officially welcome you not only to our museum and cultural center, but also to the town of Miami. We're delighted to have all of you, and I know many of you, so many of you are not from our little town, but maybe had relatives that were, and so maybe you have memories of our little town. We're delighted to live here. We're delighted to do a project such as this. A lot of hours, a lot of love went into doing this, both exhibits. So on behalf of the town of Miami, you are so welcome. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to present John Vasusevic, who's one of the founding members of the American Slavic Association. John?
Već me pitao da kažem nešto u srpski i hrvatski i ne mogu sada, glava mi boli. Neđo bio sa mnom kad smo došli gore i strašno mi glava boli. Mogu se. Just to say a little bit about the Slavic Association. Ned Saban, George Burley, and I, we had a party, we put a party together on Slav Christmas. We had so much fun, we did it the second year. And after we did it the second year, we said, you know, we ought to do this permanently. And we started the club in 1981 with about 80 members. And we bought some property, sold it, bought some property, sold it. And last year we gave $50,000 in scholarships for kids going to school. We gave another $40,000 to Children's Hospital and different things. And this year we're going to give $40,000 in the scholarships and another $40,000 for wounded warriors and different things like that. So the money we made, we want to give back to the community. We don't discriminate against anybody, anywhere, anytime, any race, creed, religion. We even give these Muslim kids. So if anybody out there needs a scholarship, get with Dennis Morgan. We have limited funds this year, but we'd like to get back to the good. And our club is made up of Croatians, Serbians, Slovenians, Montenegrins, everybody. And we have not had one problem since 1981. We've never had one problem. Just to let some of you people know, from our area of the country, our parents' area of the country, some of the people that have come out of there was a lady by the name of Mileva Maric. She was married to Albert Einstein. And Albert Einstein, after they got divorced, never did anything ever again. And everybody thinks that, that she was really the brains behind Albert Einstein. And every good man is a good woman, right? And of course, everybody knows Nikola Tesla. He was, the alternating current, induction motor, lasers, and all that stuff. And there was another one called Michael Pupin. He did a lot of scientific stuff. And there was a astronomer, probably the world's greatest astronomer. His name, I can't remember his first name, but his name was Milankovitch. He came up with a calendar. In the last 30 years, it's lost 3 seconds. So, and then the last one is a guy by the name of Vuk Kardasic. He united all the literary and scientific language for former Yugoslavia in the 1600s. And he was in Vienna and he met the brothers Grimm. And all the Grimm fairy tales are really Serbo-Croatian fairy tales. And it's, a lot of people, they don't even dispute that, but just to let you know, a few of the people that came out of our area had great prominence. And thank you very much.
But what a wonderful program that John described, and everybody knows that John's a Miami boy. Grew up in Davis Canyon, his mother and father and the rest of his family, and it's so good to have John as part of our program here this morning, and he's been a real active resource for our Slavic room in our museum. Let's have a nice welcome for Mitch Malkovich. He's going to give us a history of the Slavic room. Mitch?
Thank you, Joe. First thing I want to do is thank everybody that's in attendance today. It's overwhelming. I didn't really expect this many. A lot of you people have traveled long distances, and we have a lot of people from the Global Miami area as well. So thank you so much for attending. First thing I want to do is recognize our committee. We've got Linda Bozovich-Pierce, she's here behind me. We've got Tony Maric-Wantman, she's standing back there. Francine Bregovich-Beck. We've got Suana Jurovich, is she here? Is she in the back?
She's still probably in, there's still people coming.
And myself, but assisting us, we've had a lot of help through Olga Jurovich, Diana McCrary, with the many ethnic pictures that you've seen in there of our family histories. We've got our Serbian-Croatian pastries that have been prepared by Olga Pima Rogers, Olga Jurovich, and Olga Sue Jurovich, I'm sorry. And if I left out anybody, I'm awfully sorry. Here again, I want to give special recognition to the American Slavic Association, past president, Dave Brankowski. I don't know if Dave's here or not. Our ASA President Dennis Morgan, I believe he's here. And John and Susan and Vasusevich, as well as Ned Saban. I'm here to tell you that you people have been invaluable to our organization here. And without your assistance, John didn't come out and say it. This group gave us $5,000 last year. And we wouldn't be here today. It was they that got us off the floor, really got us down. So thank you from the bottom of there. Judy Ketchum, I believe she's here. Between her and Susan Vasusevich and Judy's mother, Maria, their generous donations through the Croatian, we call it National Federation, I think I'm wrong, but Fraternal Union, okay. Out of Pittsburgh, they donated the beautiful Croatian dresswear you see in there, some beautiful crystal. Without your help, we'd have never had that. There were many other individuals involved here that have helped us, guys such as Charles Alaprandini-Ovich, Larry Bowman, doing all the grunt work here, hanging the boards and all that bit. We appreciate your help very much. The families that have worked diligently providing our committee with the necessary family histories. This is what it's all about. And this is only the start. So we're open to suggestions. We know that we're going to be receiving more because I know you people will go out and get the word out of what we have here. It's all about our forefathers that were here at the turn of the century. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be living in this wonderful Global Miami area and America as well. They really went through a lot. And what's in the future? We don't know yet, but we will expand in any way that we can. We'll be meeting and talking about it, and who knows, maybe we could make this like an annual, having an annual Slavic festival here, or whatever, complete with tamariz and music and this sort of thing. So we've got a good group of teams. So I'm going to end it there. I just again want to thank all of you for all your help, and we want you to enjoy yourself. Let us know if you have any good suggestions. Thank you very much for the compliment.
Thank you so much, Mitch. The next lady that I'm going to introduce has been, she's the Slavic room chairperson. She has been the one that's been cracking the whip, I'm telling you. We've done, but she's done a tremendous job, as Mitch has also said, all the volunteers, and I'm going to name some other people here a little later on. But let's have a nice welcome for Linda Pierce.
Mitch always forgets I'm a Jones. My mom was a Bozovich, but I was a Jones. But it's there, that Slavic heritage. Good morning and welcome to all of you, especially those who have traveled great distances, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of you that I've talked to on the phone and through the email. There are so many who donated time and money to our endeavor, but I just want to name a few right now, and it's mostly in the financial area, except for the Bullion Plaze Board of Directors. We thank them for offering us the room for the Governor Mofford exhibit and for giving the Slavic community the other half. We also thank them for paying the utilities, paying the insurance, and all the other things that an independent or an individual building would need. They are taking care of it. Thanks especially to Joe Sanchez and Executive Director Tom Foster. Is Tom in the room? For their understanding and letting us do things our way. Thanks, Tom. They were very gracious about standing back and letting us spotlight our heritage, yet supportive in helping to accomplish it. Joe never lost his cool, and this man was drilling into concrete. This man, they probably dream about it in their sleep because they were drilling holes in the walls the whole time. And yet never a crossword, and so patient. Rosie would say, I think it goes here, and I say, I think it goes here, and he'd just wait till the decision was made. Okay. Thanks also to the very many individuals who, we sent a letter out. Rose told us in May that she was going to give us our exhibit, and we would get the other half for this house, and we started sending out letters. Within a month of those letters going out, we started getting $100 checks. So we immediately, I hope you saw what it looked like before we got started. And we got the windows done and the stucco in, and then we kind of ran out of money and we waited for a while. And in October, the American Slavic Association came through, so then we got the carpet and the blinds and everything else. And then it was down to, is Matt Marrington here? Over there. Tony's cousin. And he showed us how to do the boards. And from then on, Mitch was dreaming, what are they? No. Standalones or something like that, the bolts that you see on the boards and all that. And we were going to go with Walmart things, which I'm so glad we didn't. So anyway, he really helped us upgrade it. And so we wanted to thank all of those individuals who sent the money right away, the Slavic Association. And then at the very end, the Gila County Industrial Development Authority came through with some more money because we tried to do all of our purchasing and labor here in town, and I think we pretty much succeeded. Resolution gave us $1,000 as a community grant, Resolution Copper from Superior. And we especially thank Mayor Castaneda, who was there. My daughter got sick and she carried on alone for a while. Mitch lost his sister and we carried on. I mean, we just all supported each other so much. Thanks for Francine. I hope you all got the gracious thank you letters. She was the one who could only write decently and we can't. So she's been our etiquette chairman. Okay, this whole effort was an act of love, first of all for Arizona's First Lady, Governor Mofford, and it made us, and then for our own heritage, and it made us look back on what our ancestors went through. We have a picture in the other part of the museum about 1907. It's like tents and a couple of wood buildings, and to think that you came all around the world and that's what you saw, and you stayed anyway, really amazing. Okay, one of the best parts of this really was getting to meet everybody that we've talked to over the phone. If you have any suggestions, comments, or even criticisms, please let us know so that we can make it better. Feedback's always appreciated, and thank you all again for coming.
Before we leave today, I said that there are some folks here that I would personally like to thank. First of all, from Gila County, we have Supervisor Mike Pastor, District 2. Let's have a thank you, Mike, to our museum. Our volunteers and our docents that are here, Peggy Snow, Charlie Snow, Norm Ratliff, the Frenchman, Bob Jacques and his wife, and who else? I know I'm missing somebody. Billy Greer back here. Who? Paul Icano is here, the king. But really, this is just the beginning, as some of the folks up here have said. We're looking forward to expanding. Also, thanks to the folks at Freeport McMoran. They have come through with a $112,000 foundation grant that will enable us to do repairs to the entire outside of the building. The project includes a scope of work to paint the entire outside of the building, to provide some heating and air conditioning, which you don't have at the present time. And for also, we're going to create an inspiration room that will be celebrating 100 years of the Inspiration Mine. And so there's many, many exciting things that are happening at our museum. And it is primarily a cultural center. Today we're all honoring and recognizing the Slavic exhibit. Down the road, as I was telling Father Yanko earlier, there's so many different cultures that came to live in our community and make their lives here. And we have the perfect place, I think, to recognize and preserve that history. And without the help of those folks that I mentioned, and especially you folks for being here today, I want to thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your morning. We're going back then into the Museum and Cultural Center to view the exhibits and do whatever you want the rest of the morning at your pleasure. And enjoy the Boomtown Spree also. Thank you so much for coming. If you'd like to, Linda just said, if you want to come in here and sit and enjoy your bills or whatever, this will be set up for a little while. But we're also going to have in the Cox room, we're going to have a video, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Showing some cowboy movies and a number of other things. So we want to, while you're here, to enjoy and visit the rest of the museum. Thanks again.
I don't know. Labor of love, they've all enjoyed Yes.